Guys, do you understand? 80% of most men's problems, it's got women involved. You guys will never ever discuss that, like sneaking and like from these coolies, our stepmoms, our auntie too. You know what I mean? All those kunomfazi inside.
Welcome everyone to Ships and Dips with Betla and Cheryl. I've got my best friend here with me today. We've got Betla here as well, but he's in the background. He'll be saying a few things now and then. We're talking about dating after 35. You and I are both 35. Well, I'm turning 36 and you're turning 37. So I found that at 35, after dating for the longest of time, since I was 18, I've been struggling. I've been struggling to meet guys that I feel are compatible with my needs. I feel like guys that can engage me. And I have found that when I start dating, I struggle. It's not the same with everyone. It may be different. As a guy, how have you found dating after 35? What we are drawing it?
Sure. Dating above 35 is quite different now. To be honest, you don't have time to waste with a partner. Or it's either you decide, or you're just having fun, or you want to be serious. Luckily, I'm also dating girls. I like girls like around about my age.
Yeah.
I've done my 2000 and all that. But I believe a woman after 35, she pretty much must know what she wants. And the experience, for me, experience really counts. I think a woman over 35 sounds so chotinyana or whatever. Yeah, so I'll just say feel it. So we'll feel like you imagine, you know.
So I've spent a lot of time with you, and I've seen that I feel like dating for you as a guy is easier. The options are there. Yeah. It's easier for you to engage women on different platforms. Where you meet them is different in comparison to how I would meet a guy. So that's where part of the struggle is for me, is where I'm meeting these guys, how we engage each other. But I've seen you with a lot of women, Mango, over the past year, so I feel like dating for you is much easier than for me.
I don't know.
Ex.
I don't know.
That's
something else. I don't know. I can't remember. I have to see someone like, oh shit, I've been with her. You forget. They tell you the story with Ngasheli ex. Like, I was bullied high, like, nigga, I dated you. like, how you look different. It happens because it's been a while, you know. But I have no regrets, man. Guys, you need to date as a person. I joined Tinder. I told you to join Tinder. Guys, there's single people out there. There's lonely people out there.
I also joined Tinder, but it didn't work out for me as well as it's worked out for you.
Yeah, because I could tell me I'm a little bit more open-minded. You know,
but I'm not.
No, you already got a tick list. You know, you already, hey, if you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, you out. You know, you judge a nigga the way he types, the way how he sounds and all that. And that's your standards. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't know, you can type, you can't see. As long as I can what I want. I'm good. You know, and there's not really about serious. Some girls just want to have fun. Some girls are just lonely. Some girls just want to go out. It's only fair. So.
No, but you're contradicting yourself because you said once you start dating after 35, you start looking for something more serious.
No, I'm not contradicting myself. I've said you decide. So if we both decide, okay, let's have fun, we have fun. If you want to be serious, we want to try to be serious.
So you walk into whatever relationship that you're going into having made a decision that after a discussion with the person, are we serious or are we just having fun? So do you have those conversations?
I do. Truth be told, Betla wouldn't believe me when I say this. Every girl I dated, I thought this was the one. Like, honestly, every girl I've been with,
for the first 2 weeks,
I said,
she's the one.
I introduced them, guys. This is it. Then, unfortunately, you know, it doesn't work out.
5 weeks later.
My intentions are good, though. I'll say to you,
my intentions, I-15, but by 15 now, come on.
I'm a firm believer to find the one you have to go through a lot. You gotta go through a lot. So that happens.
Again, for men, it's much easier. Imagine if I were to take on what you are saying now. To find the one, you have to go through a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine me dating 5, 6 guys at the same time. What would you be calling me? It's a different standard for different women. So I then have to engage one person at a time. Because of what society then will deem me if they see me with 2, 3 guys at the same time. I mean, there was a point in my life when I dated 3 guys at the same time. And they knew about it.
Yeah.
And
how did that feel?
That felt wonderful.
Do that.
It's empowering, guys.
Do
It's
that.
empowering to date 3 people at the same time and everyone know about each other. Because at the heat bit.
Mara ufuna ukujitela. Mara ufuna ukujitela mara wena uyayenza leyo nto.
No, so the thing about it is, at that point in my life, there were 3 guys that I was interested in and that I was engaging, and we had fun. I had fun with all 3 of them, right? And I felt it was important for me because I had not made a decision that I was going to be serious with any of them, that I would say to them, look, I'm seeing you and I'm seeing someone else. I'm dating, and that is what dating is about. Dating is about seeing different people at the same time, just to see who you flow with, who your energy aligns with. So, I then make a decision if I'm seeing 3 guys that I'm not going to sleep with all 3. There'll be 1 guy that I sleep with. I'm not going to sleep with all 3.
Bese kugcineni ungakhethi yena lo olala naye. Ukhethe laba abanye.
I think it's all about where I want to take the relationships with the different guys. Some of them give me different things. And none of them
Mara le race ya labanta ikofela. Khona utholayo.
Semhlabeni kahle nonke ngingathola. You just need to play your cards right. Anga decide ukuthi hayi no more akekho mnandi, you know what I mean? That is my brother uza kahle.
My brother kanti uwest.
Uyabo so manje balance, but like I said, I asked you said were you happy?
I was very happy.
I like that situation. I'm always consistently happy. I'm so cool. That's why you're saying the options work for me. I'll never, And Peter, into foot that I look at once again going back to dating in our age. You experience it, and so on. I'm not gonna lie. Experience it too that we've dealt. There's and different types of women, location, burbs, all type of women.
She's girl.
Zonke. Problem within. There's no another task there. I was not find the one. There's really into this. So I feel like in my age.
That's exactly the same thing with men. We know what you guys do.
Yeah, so on. Yeah, but we still try. But more at this time, it was like, it works, doesn't work, kiafana. So I mean, because we know chances are you are doing shit, And the other time I did something and I said, but you were wrong because you got a call. I'm like, but chances are she's doing it too. Yeah, but it's almost like Uban may be and like simple, you shouldn't be living like that. I wouldn't want that. Like I'm sick and tired. I don't want to live like that forever. But you gotta know reality. Good choosing. When you're thinking, you could be honest, But when the bug is slim, that's why most niggas must tell you good timas kawat buy love for intomazan. Couldn't tell you against zilima. But you must use a makamo But guys, do you understand? 80% of most men's problems, it's got women involved. You guys will never ever discuss that, like sneaking and like from these coolies, our stepmoms, our auntie too, you know what I mean? All those kunomfazi inside. So ukuba ukuthi sibe izija. Isini. Sinjenje kustala mangeta now. I'm not saying it's payback time.
You need therapy.
But it's just now I feel like I'm not man. Like I wouldn't be shocked if I find my girl cheating. I've been, like from. I'm not saying that's the way to live. I wouldn't want to live like
that.
Mara
ngikulahlekisele ngabochera bagrand. Le ngqondo yakho. Ikulahlekisele because uyangena kanti umntana abantu sharp for wena.
Yeah.
Wena uthanda ngomchitela because she might be doing it.
Dating after 35, I mean, you talk about sex so easily, about being able to sleep with someone. I mean, I struggle. I can't be rocking up to a guy and saying, look, it's been a while since I've had sex.
Not really. Let me pick it up. I remember this one chick on Facebook. I turned to look like into something I like. Oh my God, what? I'll see you. Look, Chana Pali, fuck is so much. Nice. Man, what? Live. Good.
I'm not going.
All right.
And that's the way that girl we into for now. Cutting hints. You're like you're born, okay. Then you hurt me, was banging and I'm a plum walk it up and the fast. Ufuna number they say what's up, monk by the status. I'm a heart guitar. I appreciate that girl. You need to move now. You need something. Because me and you can't it's about the penalties bashay. You know what I mean? Like, you tolerance, I'm telling you, can't even do that. Bang like we met after this cat.
Actually, we talk
you know what I mean? So at least mutu magakubonisanyana ukuthi man. Boy, kushebile. And I appreciate that. So as a girl too, you should do that. I'm not saying all all the way. But like Hanyana, let's use a big words because you might be dating an ordinary nigga. Use a big words, bombastic words. What are you? The guy is sharp. Yo, can I over? You know what I mean? Tell you, like go to his level. Ufani.
No man go fine.
No, go fine. Yeah, but Niniki inbox. You know what I mean? People can maybe now, but we've seen that on social media. A lot of people have met on social media, you know, and thinking and got married.
So when you do decide that you want to date, are there certain standards that you set? I know that I have my standards. There are certain things that I will and will not accept from a partner. So when I go into a relationship, I am genuinely going into a relationship with the mindset of I want something permanent, right? But I am not going to do everything that I can to ensure that it's permanent. I'm not going to compromise myself to ensure that that relationship is permanent. So there are certain standards that I set. You know my standards. Yeah.
I know, yeah. Very high.
Most niggas. My standards.
Oh, what you talk? Of course I do.
Oh, no.
What was your standards?
Oh, man, tell them feel another muntu. Uge wa Jolan on mobile for 4 years.
No, man. But no, I didn't think like over 4 years. No ways. 4 years, you begin now.
No, be on and off.
So you don't have standards?
Of course I do.
What are your standards? What is workable for you in respect to a woman?
Someone who's fun.
Has to be fun.
You have to be. Well, standard looks. You always say that I'm shallow. You know, for me, I'm saying looks is very important. I need to find you attractive.
So when someone says to me, looks are important, looks fade over time. People change over time. So what happens when that happens? When someone changes, when she loses that figure that she had because she's had 4 kids.
Yeah, and the bafazi bayachinja shema
Yeah.
bathola abantwana.
So what happens there?
That's just one point for me.
Yeah, but it's the first. That's the thing. The discussion that we've always had is because it's the first point that worries me. Is that the first thing that you're going to look at is what someone looks like, irrespective of whether or not they speak well, they're intelligent, they have dreams,
They clean.
You know. So if I would never say looks as the first thing. Yes, for you would. Someone who's kind, like the most simplest of things. But okay, looks for you. Next.
I used to think I can't date girls with children.
Yes.
When you have the baby, it's very tricky, and you guys must correct me. Flop, yeah, the baby mama, it's almost it's tricky. In terms of, let's say that now we few months sharp. To understand one know how Hantana give about so work now. Asakhulumi nomshado, but immediately I need to step up as a guy. If I'm a real great guy, you know what I mean, booze every time. Umntwana unjani? Umntwana right na. Yabo umntwana esikoleni. And manje remember inkinga zakho. You're a mother, uzoba stress, maybe uhlula yini, umntwana ibirthday yakhe awunamali. Yabona manje. Can I say it's unfair on me because I'm teaching you? And also, I'm like, I'm again, mama. I'm inkinga zami.
Yeah, so. I think nale chair fanele mancala ikutshela umbheka lapho.
No, we work jail, obviously. Yes.
Uche wena ka complimentwana. Une flop kule vigleli. Une flop. Obviously angisho naku ekseni, hey baby ulele grand. Athi angikho grand. Ingosi yami yasika. Ngishoda ngethu clipper yokumixa ka doctor. Unayo imali wena.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying ukuthi I'm not ngiyayibona ukuthi clipper ukusiza ikusiza. Manje yabona ukuthi manje seyinkinga sengihlela la. So manje kumele plan ama birthday party. Yang esikoleni siyakashotwa. Ngithi kancane ziyeza lenkinga lezi. Ziyeza lenkinga lezi.
With children, don't think that they're looking for fathers for their kids.
No, they
Those kids already have fathers.
Yes.
So if you're stepping into a relationship with a woman who has a kid, understand that one, her priority is her kid. You are coming into her life, meaning that you need to adjust to her life, just as she needs to adjust to your life, right? Adjusting to her life doesn't mean that you need to be financially present for her kid. Her saying to you, "Akuna chelete," just means that she doesn't have money, and you need to decide as a partner, am I in a position to help her? If you're in a position to help her and not expect or feel any kind of way about it, or feel like it's putting pressure on you financially, then help. But if you're going to have issues with helping her, then don't help her. Then don't help her.
But that's why I do not look like an asshole in that relationship.
But if you communicate to her to say, look, me, I understand that you have kids, but I'm not here to be a father to your kid. I'm here to be a partner for you. I'm here to support you, right?
Yeah.
And part of supporting your partner means that complimenting her and sometimes taking a bit of stress away from her. That's what being a partner is. If you're trying to grow with someone. And that stress may come from the kid, a kid that's not yours. You then need to decide the kind of role you want to play in that child's life and in that woman's life. But if you're going to take on dating women with kids, rest assured that you need to know that those kids are a package deal with their parents, and at some point in time you may have to step up for that child that's not yours. And if you're not mentally, emotionally ready for that kind of responsibility, then you shouldn't be dating women with kids.
No, I agree. I totally like you're right. But it's tricky, man. It's tricky because what if you do have a great thing again? Yeah, man. And you have no problem in the one. I mean, one eye, it's an ex and stuff like that. But now, this kid will always be a factor in your guys' life.
Majority of women over 35 have kids.
Yeah.
I think there's 1 or 2 or 3 in your circle that don't have kids. But that is what you're going to be faced with, is walking into a relationship with women that have kids. And you are going to have to then make a decision about whether or not that's for you. It may not be for you. You may not want to be a father figure to someone else's child. You may not want to have to deal with baby daddy issues for the rest of your life. So that is what you're going to have to look at. And if you want to have a relationship with someone who doesn't have kids, it means that you're going to have to look for someone who's much younger, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone who's in their 20s, 23, 24,
who
doesn't have kids.
Who doesn't have a child.
Then that relationship on its own comes with its own dynamics, because someone at 23 is trying to build their life financially. Possibly they're not as stable as you'd like them to be. Those are the kind of issues. There's no relationship that doesn't come with its issues and its own dynamics. I've also found that dating in the hood has been a problem for me, a huge problem for me. Dating guys in the hood, because they also have the mentality of Basadi Kidi fam, you know? They have this mentality. The majority of them do. The mentality of guys in the hood is laba bafundile. They've got this laba bafundile want to tell us what to do. You know, laba aba 1, 2, 3 want to tell us what to do. And I realized that after 35 you need to expand your horizon. You need to start looking outside of where you stay to find the person that you're looking for who's going to be compatible with you. Because I've dated in the hood, and rest assured, hasn't worked out.
Yeah, can I just speak up for most niggas that I know? Or I would refer to myself too. I'm from the hood. You know what I mean? I don't look at. I actually want a girl who is educated. I want a girl who's this confident. Problem with you, unfortunately, maybe you like a weak guy. There are weak ass niggas out there. You know what? They really weak ass niggas. Like what is? I don't find. What's the difference between you and Toli again? You're a nice female. She's a nice female. The difference is nobody. You know, so you intimidate a lot of niggas. No, you're not intimidate her. Intimidate her. You're a doctor. Good for you. Get a house too, but more you know what I mean? Obviously, I can't maybe use a body pass or I can drive a fancy car, or I've got my own town. Now get a house. Most niggas problem occurring. Let's say every weekend you come you need to be here. Or message I know when I'm telling you yabon. I say not. Nice I am a look at yabon at least 5% not. So if you're a real nigga, there's no woman's gonna tell me hey I'll pull this weekend. Start to go now come to when no we take relationship can compromise. One thing about me when I did go into a relationship and I'm a firm believer of it. When you're dating, you're not supposed to complicate each other's life. You're supposed to complement it. So when you're dating a nigga from the hood, you know what I mean? Take a way out. Like I said, there's weakest niggas out there. Weak, you born of Makai, Marachiri, Ishapu. To just not much. About you go how? What's your grand? You know what I mean? And be honest. The biggest thing, guys, much is a chutanas. Kumamanga, claim wins, you've got this, when you ain't got this, you wanna live a different life. And then you mobamba each now you wanna get embarrassed. Then when chicks talk shit about you, like I live every day. But nigga, you portray this picture. You know what I mean? You portray this picture with him, like you're not content with yourself. And that's the flop with most niggas in the hood that I think I know or around. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of niggas like that. If niggas could just be honest with themselves, I think being honest, if you respect yourself, then any other woman you're gonna date, I'll take you out. You know what I mean? You talk to a real nigga. So let me tell you how there are guys out there. I'm not gonna sit here and like I'm the man. I'm a great guys. Unfortunately, maybe I'm not going
It's a wrap, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Ships and Dips with Becca and Cheryl.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Thank you.